In this video, I want to talk about the principles of lifting, and they're a little bit different depending on what you're lifting. So if you're lifting a box, it's usually a little bit easier and a little bit different, but the thing is, it's not nearly as important if you drop the box as if you drop your mother-in-law. So what I'd like to do is review the principles of lifting, because basically they're the same and you can adapt them to whatever situation. So the good thing about people versus boxes is that typically they're not on the floor. They're usually a lot higher to begin with. So that makes it a lot easier to start moving. So I have this box here on a chair, and I want to just review the basic principles of lifting that you can use to protect yourself when trying to help someone transfer. So the first thing is communicate. Tell the person what you're going to do, because if you just grab them and yank, that doesn't help anybody, and it can really lead to some serious injuries. So tell the person what you're planning on doing before you start to do it. Then what you want to do is get close to the person or the object. So the closer you are, the less torque there is, the more control you have over the situation too. As things get further away, they're harder to control. If they're in nice and close, you can keep them exactly where you want them. So get close to the object. Get a nice wide base of support. I usually like 1 foot in front and 1 foot in back, so when you shift your weight, you have a good stable posture and a good stable foot position. Get close, then you want to hold on. So with a box, this has little handles here, so it's pretty easy for me to just slip my hands in here. With a person, and we'll talk about this later, you have to use different handholds, but get a good solid grip. Then what you want to do is test the weight. So you need to prepare your body to make the move. And you probably remember doing that as a kid, where you took a box and pretended it was really heavy, and then gave it to a friend who then promptly threw it over their shoulder. And so what they had done is they had prepared for a really heavy weight, and then nothing was in there, and they threw it, and you laughed and thought that was really funny. But what you need to do is test the weight so that your body is set. You can tighten your core, you can engage all your large muscles to make the movement. So get close, stagger step, weight under control, good solid hand hold. Then you're going to bend from the hip, not the back. Bend down, and then use your legs to lift and make the movement. And that's why you really want that wide base of support, because now you can move your feet, and you're not perched. You're not a lot of weight over just a small base of support. Okay? So what you really want to remember is to communicate. Tell the person what you're going to do, so you're both on the same page. Then you want to get a good, solid base of support, good handhold position, and then a nice smooth movement. Okay? And those are the principles of lifting that you can use with any lift.